You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Monday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dolly.
Very excited. Over the weekend, the Justin Timberlake DUI video was released.
Yes, although it was somewhat disappointing because the one thing we were all waiting for wasn't in there.
Yeah, there was the quote from every article when Justin Timberlake got his DUI that he had said, "This is going to ruin the world tour." And the cop said, "What tour?" And he said, "The world tour." It was kind of a little bit similar. Here's some of the audio from that.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
And he really struggles here to describe what a world tour is.
My favorite is he's like, "What are you doing on this world tour?" And Justin Timberlake has the audacity to be like, "It's hard to explain."
Listen to this.
Hard to explain. World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You have a license with you?
Doesn't
Yeah, I
care.
do.
Doesn't care for a
The
second.
cop's immediately like, and I'm supposed to care because of why?
How would I spell that, sir? He's literally just doing his paperwork. That's all it is. Meanwhile, Justin's trying to pretend like he's a nuclear physicist or something.
It's crazy because like 20, 30 years ago, I mean, with celebrity status, like that would have been such a big thing.
Oh, absolutely. The cop would have got a selfie with Timberlake on the side of the road and a couple of tickets to the next like nearby world tour stop.
Sure.
And this all would have been swept under the rug.
You know, the problem is like both of these cops were like 20 years old or whatever.
Yeah,
so they
young.
don't care about what he should have been like. You guys ever seen the movie Trolls before?
Yeah. That might have honestly.
Can't stop the feeling.
Oh, brother, I grew up watching that. You're awesome.
You know what? It's terrible that Justin Timberlake was driving while intoxicated, but it also is beautiful to see that celebrity power is finally dying.
It's nice to see celebrities get what's coming to them for a change.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Dalby, you ever had sex at work before?
No, I've never worked at a place where that would have been one possible, even be comfortable.
Well, 2 Michigan school bus drivers have been currently put on leave after being caught having sex in a school bus with each other.
With each other.
I do want to clarify that.
Very key clarification there.
There's a local news reporter that was covering the story who interviewed the mom who actually caught the school bus drivers on video.
Oh, okay.
And I got to say, A+ work from this reporter. Listen to this.
You look in the bus, what do you see?
An intense motion. At first, I thought it was just cleaning the seats, but the motion just continued.
When the bus is a rockin', don't come knocking.
I mean, I'm an adult, so kind of put 2 and 2 together.
The wheels on the bus go round and apparently up and down.
I grabbed that just to have proof that what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing.
We'll call this mom Katie. She was at the Chesterfield Township Walmart this week when she saw what appears to be 2 school employees engaged in some extracurricular activities. I just can't believe they weren't like trying to hide behind some bushes or something. It was boom.
No, it was blatantly in the front parking lot.
A little lesson on the birds and the bees over lunch. Katie knew she had to report it to Macomb Intermediate School District.
It's very disturbing.
Fantastic reporting work, is that not?
This woman is killing it. This is like a 5-second story. Like, honestly, like
The mom said nothing in that clip.
A mom caught a couple of bus drivers doing the deed in the parking lot. There's not a whole lot to say, and she's just like, "Let me go to work."
That's why local news still matters, you know?
That's why.
That's the exact
100%.
reason right there.
Yeah, because there are creative news professionals out there just giving us the puns.
Now, it is nasty. You got to think about like 2 school bus drivers doing that, and then it's like, did they wipe down everything after? Like,
could you wipe down? You'd need to get the pressure washer.
I've seen some people do some gross stuff on buses before, but like, I'm also always intrigued at people who can like get off at work though. Like,
yeah, well, especially I'll say it in that situation because the bus is empty, the kids are all gone. Theoretically, they've all just been dropped off at school or they've all been dropped off at home, meaning just 10 minutes ago, you had a bus full of screaming, lousy, crappy kids And you still found a way to get in the mood?
I had some bus drivers growing up that most definitely probably needed to get laid. Like, that's for damn sure.
I just assumed all bus drivers were like Otto from The Simpsons. They got rid of the kids and went home to medicate.
It's crazy, though. Like, you hear from people about how many people, like, actually get laid at work all the time. I mean, like, you worked in kitchens or whatever. Those walk-in coolers, people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they always say you don't know who's cooking or touching your food. Like, yo, you don't know what else has been around your food, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it. Is any sort of place of business that can give you a private area is open to the possibility.
I worked at a ski hill for a bit, and like all the lifties would go crazy in those little shacks up there. You wonder why the lift doesn't stop sometimes. What goes up must come down, you know?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Sean, you actually got lucky at work before, eh, bud?
Yeah, a couple times, a couple different jobs. I got, I hooked up with a dispatcher when I was driving tow truck.
That's how you make sure you get all the good assignments.
Well, I was just trying to make sure I got better calls than the other drivers.
Now, you said couple different jobs. What was the other job?
Yes. When I worked security at the Yorkfinch Hospital.
Oh.
Yeah.
Working security. Is that like one of those movies I'd see online, or how'd that work out?
Well, you know, it helps to have the keys to the entire joint, and you work a night shift.
Now, hang on. Is this why I'm always hearing why there's bed shortages at hospitals?
No. I wasn't neglecting the patients or anything like that there, but, you know, when you have the access to the boardroom and stuff like that.
On the table.
Yeah, well, you know, it worked out because we ended up getting engaged anyway, so it was all good.
Found love in a hopeless place. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Now, a lot of people texting in about getting jiggy with it in the workplace.
A lot more than I would have expected, if I'm being honest.
And according to a survey of Canadians, around 12 to 15% of Canadians admit to getting it on in the workplace at some point in their career.
Well, and that's like what we talk about all the time with these sort of surveys and studies. That's who admitted to it, which almost certainly means the actual number is higher.
Dude, even crazier is 40% of people admit to having a romantic relationship with a colleague, with 55% admitting to cheating on their partner with a spouse.
So many pens dipped in company ink.
Yeah, and then there's actually a list of the jobs that would be more inclined to cheat on their significant other.
Foster the most filth, so to speak.
The top 5 goes IT people.
Okay.
Which, I mean, maybe it's like using that as leverage, like I'll fix your computer kind of thing.
Well, I mean,
like,
it's just they're already used to a lot of plug-unplug, you know?
Sure. Salespeople is in there, which, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
Having a lot of drinks, dinners, stuff like that.
Schmoozing.
Flight attendants coming in next.
Okay, well, I mean, that's modern-day sailors, every port, you know?
Call center workers in at number 2.
Is that just out of boredom? Like, we're all just packed in here, there's nothing else to do?
We're stuck in a cubicle together?
Run off to the break room for a few minutes, come back, make some more calls, sell some more weight loss pills.
Yeah. And then coming in at number 1 is medical professionals, doctors, nurses, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, listen, TV has been telling us for decades that everyone at the hospital is horny.
If you've ever watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy, this should come to no shock to anyone.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I don't know if anybody's been watching any NCAA March Madness, but Villanova's head coach, Kevin Willard, has gone pretty viral after maybe in the midst of like the first quarter, his team was down pretty bad. And he gave a little interview during a little TV timeout. Listen to this.
Coach, 16 paint points for Utah State. How do you keep them out?
I'm going to fire my staff because we've...
Not now.
Yeah, I am, because we've given up 8 points on underneath out of bounds defense. So the only thing I'm going to do is fire them and get a new staff.
All right, go do that now. Bye, Coach.
Dude, that was in the first quarter. And Villanova did end up going on to lose that game. So
you don't say.
So, of course, it did get brought up in his post-game press conference. Listen to this.
I don't think we did. We gave up a big 3 late. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to make some changes to my staff just because of how bad we were.
Mark Ziegler, San Diego Union Tribune, you just mentioned making changes to your staff. You gave a...
it's a joke.
Well, that's what I want to ask you about.
Bless it.
You gave an interview during the game. It went viral. You're being criticized pretty heavily online.
I don't care.
joke?
Welcome to my life. It's a joke.
It's a joke. I mean, that's the least funniest joke you can hear your boss say of all time, right?
It's a terrible joke. And especially the fact that he keeps hammering it, saying it multiple times during the first interview, then with nobody else bringing it up, going back to it, and then some reason getting offended, like, lighten up, you guys.
You guys don't get me.
You suck, man. You're the worst. What are we doing?
Any boss who makes the kind of joke of like you being fired is the kind of guy you don't want to work for.
That's just like everybody on his staff, even if they find themselves here on a Monday morning still employed, should be seeking other employment because that guy sucks.
And March Sadness officially begins for all of them.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know those BuzzFeed quizzes that are so much fun? Yeah, that's not what this is. It's the quiz with Brock and Dalby.
All right, you've been crushing it on the quiz as of lately. 100% in the past 2 quizzes.
I don't like when you bring up my successes. Can I just say that? Because I feel like, one, we're both sports fans, superstitious enough to know what a jinx looks like. You're calling out a no-hitter in the 7th inning here, brother.
I think you've been a real horse in this race, so I want to give you some hay here this morning.
Okay.
So the theme of the quiz is songs or the most famous hays in music.
So you're playing just the hay, and I have to name the song.
Exactly.
Okay, well, let's give it a try.
You got to give me the song and the band, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, so first one.
I don't know why I'm so stressed right now.
Okay, first one here should be easy for you.
Hey Ho by the Lumineers, right?
One of Dalby's favorite bands right there.
I will say I do like the Lumineers.
All right, 1 for 1 here. Next one, I do believe, is also very easy.
Hey Ho, let's go. That is...
Oh, no. This is the one that's going to stump you.
Blitzkrieg Bop the Ramones. There we go.
Okay.
I just needed to get there for a reason.
I was like, oof, oof.
Is it just me, or do we not play that song as much anymore?
Some people might say that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, next one here. This one's important to me.
Okay. Oh, is it AFI? Miss Murder?
Yeah!
Yeah.
There we go. That's one of my favorite bands.
Ooh, I don't know where I pulled that from.
All right, next one here. Let's see if you can get this one. The voice is very familiar.
Okay.
But I'll see if you can get the song.
Ooh, okay. So it's Metallica. Sad But True?
Yes!
Yeah!
Hey now.
Holy hell!
All right, we got 2 more for you here. Next one. Very familiar voice, I believe.
Is that Hey My Neil Young?
Yes!
All right, baby!
All right, and then the final one here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For the 3rd perfect quiz in a row.
Don't do that! Oh, no. Is it... It's Gary Glitter? Is the guy's name.
That's the guy's name.
What's the song called? It's something stupid. It's Jock Jams, but that's not the name of the song. That's where it's from.
Do you want to take a guess?
I want to say it's something dumb like Song 2 or something like that. Yeah.
Rock and Roll 1 and Part 2 is what that's called. Yeah.
Ah!
Hey, 5 out of 6. Hey, if it's Gary Glitter that got you stumped.
Honestly, yeah. And the fact that I remembered Gary Glitter and not just Jock Jams.
Yeah. Hey, round of applause, buddy. That's pretty big, man.
Hell yeah.
5 out of 6.
I can't believe that the one I almost got was Blitzkrieg Bop.
Yeah, that would have been a shame bell for sure.
We got there, though. 5 out of 6.
Oh, damn well impressive. Text in 76255. Congrats, Dalby. Let's see how far this run can go, man.
Okay, you're putting too many expectations on someone who has traditionally done very badly.
Hey now.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
2 men from Quebec are being accused of fathering hundreds of kids and are apparently going to be banned from donating sperm in the province.
Sorry, so they've donated too much sperm is the problem?
It's kind of like, you ever see that Vince Vaughn movie where like he donated a bunch and all the kids started hitting him up?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of something like that, or that Netflix documentary, The Man with 1,000 Kids. There's a woman who has 3 children who use the devices of one of the men.
Sure.
And a 4th child child with the genetic material of the man's son, apparently. And she's saying that these guys were supposed to have signed a thing at the clinic saying they could not father more than 25 kids. Meanwhile, one man is linked to more than 450 children.
Slightly higher than 25.
And the other dude is linked to 160 kids in the province.
That's a lot of DNA in the gene pool for the province, man.
I feel like this is on the clinic, though, is it not?
You know what? I would fully agree with that, right? Especially if it's one of those clinics where they take your sample in exchange for money. Of course, people are going to keep coming back. They want to get paid.
Here's the thing. The two guys say whatever this lady's talking about, like, they never signed anything. The clinic has no documents of anything. So I don't think they didn't break any laws here, you know?
No, they used a business, and then it's on the business to be like, hey, we probably shouldn't devastate the DNA of an entire province like this.
The crazy thing is like, all these kids are apparently in the same radius.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense, right?
So how scary is that, you know?
Oh, yeah. If you're one of these kids, dating suddenly becomes a real shell game.
But then again, how many times have we talked about how procreation needs to stop in this world? I mean, maybe if we get a few more donors like these fellas out there, it might scare people into that.
Find these 500 kids, get them sponsored by Trojan, and let's just move on with our day.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Brock and Dalby's $15,000 big bag of cash.
Will you keep what you got or take another shot?
All right. Right now we are joined on the line by Rob. Rob, how you doing this morning, brother?
Pretty good for a Monday.
All right, Rob, I know you were driving. You said you pulled over. You're safe. You're on the side of the road in a parking lot. Where are we at right now?
The subway at Notre Dame in LaSalle.
All right, so here's what is the most recent memory we have sitting with us on Big Bag of Cash was last week. We had somebody sit on $999 and decide to keep going and get an empty vault and got nothing. So if you leave with even $1 here today, we're back in the right direction.
Exactly.
All right. Are you ready to get going? First vault is guaranteed cash, man. Want to open it?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay, let's see what it is.
$100.
$100.
Basic start.
Yep.
How you feeling?
That sounds like a good start.
Now, when you say good start, you mean you're going to keep going?
Yes, I'm going to keep going.
Okay, let's see what's in vault number 2.
$150.
Another $50, $150. Now, is that enough for you? Or, I mean, I personally, I got a good feeling this morning.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but do you want to keep going here?
Yeah. Yes, I want to keep going. Yes.
All right.
Okay, 150, turning it down, opening the next vault.
$200.
We're really just creeping up here. $200 in vault 3.
Yeah, I think we'll try again. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's in vault number 4 here.
$225.
Come on. $225.
All right. Let's weigh it out. $225 that you didn't have this morning. Did you have any goals in your mind when you came on the show this morning?
Not really, no.
Playing it by ear.
But,
okay. Now,
yeah,
are we going to take the money, or are we going to just keep going?
We're going to keep going.
Okay.
Check under another couch cushion the way we're going up here.
I like your style. All right, let's see.
$245.
$245. We found another $20 in an old jacket pocket.
Is that enough to make you bail, or I mean, my opinion is I feel like we just keep going.
I think we're going to keep going here.
You got it to $245. You got to keep going.
All right, let's see. Bag number 6.
$267.
$267.
Who's making the numbers for these?
The good news is you've now set the new record for most vaults opened, but you're still at the lowest prize we've had yet.
All right, Rob, we're going to keep going or what?
Yeah, we're going to keep going.
Vault 7, baby.
$300.
$300. Again, $300 is not nothing.
It's not that much, though, either. Not after this number of vaults. I think we're going to keep going.
Okay. Vault number 8.
I am getting very nervous.
$315.
$315. Has anything changed in your mind?
Did $15 tip you over the edge?
No, we're going to keep going.
Okay.
Vault 9.
All right, now I'm getting nervous.
Yeah.
This feels too good to be true. Are you ready?
300.
Oh, okay, hang on.
$350.
$350 in vault number 9. And you have another choice. Is that enough? Or do we keep going? We have more vaults. Would you like to open another one?
Yes, I would like to open another one.
$1,000.
Oh, wow!
$1,000 now.
Woo!
Now we finally jumped up here, Rob. How are we feeling?
Now I'm thinking.
Now there's some pondering going on because here's the deal. If you stop now, you get $1,000 cash money to do whatever you want with it. But there are more vaults to open if you feel like you want to keep this going. I am not giving you any advice.
I will give you advice. I would say bail. I would personally say bail if I was you. What do you think, though?
Yeah, I'm thinking $1,000 is that's a good way to start. To stop.
All right,
we'll
so
stop at 1,000.
Officially stopping at $1,000.
Well, congratulations, my man. $1,000 is yours. Now,
way to stick it out, by the way. There's a lot of people that would have given up 9 vaults in.
You opened 10 vaults. We've got 12 total vaults, so we'll open the last 2. What is your prediction? Do you think there's any money behind this next one, or?
I'm hoping not.
He's hoping this one's empty.
Okay, let's see.
You did the right thing. Vault 11 was the empty vault. Vault 12 also would have been empty. You rode this pony just long enough to pay out.
Well, now I have to recover from the nerves.
yeah, that's right. Now you got to get back on the road.
Hey, well, what are you gonna do with that $1,000, my man?
I'm sure I can find something interesting to do.
I love the term interesting when talking about finding ways to spend $1,000. Be honest with us now. Fully honest. We're all friends here. Was there any point during that slow creep where you thought about pulling the plug before the 1,000?
Yeah. Not before the 1,000, no. I mean, like $300 before that.
It's just one of those things where it's like, it's the odds. Every vault that opens, I would get a little more. I'd be like, I just wasn't meant to win money. I don't think I would have had the guts that you had today, brother.
Well, congratulations, my man. $1,000 is yours. We'll put you on hold here and we'll explain how you can get that money, all right?
Yeah, okay.
All right, congratulations to him, and hopefully tomorrow morning we can do this all again.
I don't know if I got the nerves to do this again.
This is the Brock and Delby Podcast.
When you have something big coming up, a momentous occasion, it's best to prepare for it. Gen Z has found a new way to do just that. Turns out the youth of today are using AI to help practice having tough conversations.
Oh, so they're just like, if they want to break up with someone or something like that?
It can be anything from a breakup, maybe going in and asking your boss for a raise, any situation where they feel like it's going to be stressful, like they need to be better prepared.
Do they not have friends?
Apparently not.
Do they not have friends that they can run stuff by anymore?
You don't need friends when you've got ChatGPT's voice activated mode. So they're going in and they're basically telling ChatGPT, you're my boss. You have these personality traits. I am your employee and I am asking for a raise. Respond to me in blah, 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 blah. And then like start the program and then start talking to their computer to be interrupted by AI telling them they can't have the raise.
I mean, I hate it, but it's actually, I mean, it's not the worst use of AI that I've heard.
As far as using AI goes, this feels like the least brain rotted, but it does sort of make me think of like, we've all done this. Like, practice conversations are not new. Like you said, usually you just grab a buddy and be like, hey, I'm breaking up with Janet. I need to run through this.
What do you think if I say this?
So I know what to say. Or, I mean, the classic that we've all done, and if anybody says they don't, they're lying, is when you play out the entire conversation and every chance it could have gone in the shower when you're by yourself.
Yeah. You start having arguments with yourself and things that you wish you would have said or you want to say.
Right, you're standing in there, you're playing both the role of you and your boss. You're asking for the raise, you're turning down the raise, you're arguing, you get into a fist fight, you're fired. Now what do I do? Oh, well, you're trying to wash your hair.
I guess the scariest thing about this, and I know I go back to the same thing, like Terminator world whenever we talk about AI, but it's like, especially if it's having conversations with people about things, like, what if the AI just turns on you and gives you like the worst advice possible?
Just sells you out?
Yeah.
No. If you want a raise from your boss, what you should do is tell him that his toupee looks fantastic. That'll get him going.
Yeah. I just feel like this is Skynet, you know? Like we're giving them so much to feed off of, and then eventually they're gonna lash out.
That's the thing too, is even if they're not at a point where they could like sewer us with these practice conversations, they're always training. All these AI models are always training on everything we're giving them. So now you're telling them how human behavior works. You're asking them to analyze your own like nervousness and stress. You're basically telling the AI, listen, man, in about 5 to 6 years, if you needed to turn on us, just tell me I'm not doing a great job at work. It'll ruin me.
And even if the AI doesn't turn on us, can we just get eye contact back? This is why the kids can't look you in the eyes when you talk to them. You ever notice that, man? These Gen Z kids, they can't make eye contact anymore.
Yeah, because you don't have Subway Surfers playing on your cheeks for them to focus on when you're trying to talk to them.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We're playing a game that we really haven't played in a very long time. We call it Excuses.
So what's your fucking excuse?
And, you know, looking around my neighborhood, I realized there's a lot of people with their Christmas decorations up. So I wanted to ask the question here. What's your excuse on why you still have your Christmas decorations up?
What's the reason? We asked you to send in voice memos to 762-555. We've got a bunch we're going to play through here. If you haven't sent one in, you're more than welcome to text in your votes for your favorites, because that a lot of times helps us determine who gets the $100 in Lotto 649 tickets.
All right. If you are not one of our excusers right now, that does make you a judge. So 762-555, judge accordingly. First one we have in here is from Ben.
I just like to remember a time when gas wasn't 160.4.
Valid reason.
I mean, we could just remember like 3 weeks ago. We don't have to go all the way to December.
All right, next one in here is, I believe, from Jason.
Hey, my name is Jason Westwood, and I'm going to be honest with you. Mine are still up just because I'm a fat, lazy piece of Simple. Thank you.
It's simple, but it's elegant. It speaks to my soul, to my very core.
Honesty is the best policy, I think, here with this game. Okay, 2 good front runners already here. Let's see.
I will say for Jason, though, that's also why I don't put up Christmas lights in the first place. I don't know if it works all
Goes
the way.
both ways?
Yeah.
Okay, here's Jordan.
This is Jordan, and my excuse for having my Christmas lights still up is I put them up. My wife agreed to take them down.
Oh, it's blaming it on your wife. Okay.
Throw her right under the bus.
All right, here's another one.
My 3 and 5-year-old have the remote control and get to take turns each night as to who picks what color.
Ooh.
So if those lights come down, there will be heck to pay.
That's a great bit.
Yeah.
That's a parenting, life hack right there.
Yeah, or it's just a great excuse, right? You blame it on your kids.
Yeah, in that house, those aren't Christmas lights. Those are bedtime
Jordan
lights.
blames it on his wife. This lady blames it on her kids.
That's way easier. Kids are dumb. They don't know.
All right, we'll do 2 more here.
Well, I keep them up all year round because I don't want my wife, Negative Nancy, yipping at my ear all day long about putting them up or taking them down.
Another guy blaming his wife.
They're up, Nancy. What do you want from me?
All right, let's see if this final one is blaming anyone or if they've got a good excuse here.
Hey, it's Chris. Why the heck would I want to go out there and freeze my tush off just to take them Christmas lights down when there's Easter coming anyways? And I love Christmas in July. Yeehaw!
Well, let that be a lesson to anybody who says they can't listen to the show when they're on the road, because apparently the Seeker app works in whatever swamp that guy's
Apparently
from.
Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty listens to the show. All right, what are we thinking here? I'm thinking the blaming it on the kids one is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the blaming it on the gas and the being a lazy POS.
The lazy POS. I mean, probably just the parent in me. My vote 100% goes to the blame it on the kids.
762-555. What are you guys thinking? Here is the gas one once again.
I just like to remember a time when gas wasn't 160.4.
Getting in the Christmas spirit to forget about what's going on in our world. We've got the lazy POS one here.
Hey, my name is Jason Westwood, and I'm going to be honest with you. Mine are still up just because I'm a fat, lazy piece of
Which I think everybody can relate to.
It's so honest.
And then, of course, the kid one here.
My 3 and 5-year-old have the remote control and get to take turns each night as to who picks what color. So if those lights come down, there will be heck to pay.
All right, what's the voting looking like here?
The voting is leaning towards the guy who's just remembering time when gas wasn't so expensive. So I don't think the kids one is going to win. I might steal it from my own kids.
Great excuse.
But seems like Gas Guy's our winner today.
Gas Guy it is. All right, he gets the ding, the round of applause. $100 in Lotto 649 tickets for Wednesday's jackpot. Maybe you'll win enough money to afford some gas and be able to take your Christmas lights down.
Yeah, I mean, you'll need to win the whole jackpot to fill up your tank. But other than that, it'll be fine.
Give us some nickels and dimes, and maybe Dalby will take his Christmas lights down too.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So last week we talked on the show how there's really no more badass action stars, although Jason Statham was brought up as maybe one of the last ones.
It's a dying breed for sure. Hollywood's going in a different direction, but he's still working.
Now, if you know anything about Jason Statham, he's been doing these weird set of movies where the title describes exactly what he does.
Oh, yeah. Like the last movie he was in, I remember he's like a construction guy. He's like a working man or something, right?
There's working man. There's the mechanic.
Right.
There's the beekeeper.
Famously, the transporter. That was one of his big ones.
Well, there's apparently a new Jason Statham movie in the works called Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
What is it about?
The whole plot point is basically someone thinks Jason Statham stole their bike and he has to deal with it. It's apparently actually written by the guy who wrote John Wick.
Oh.
So it might be more entertaining than you might think from just hearing that.
I mean, guy's got a track record of Hollywood bangers. This one's definitely in a different direction, though.
But like I said, like all these other movies that he's been doing over the years, it's like his job or what he does is already in the title. So it kind of goes with that whole point there. But I also love the idea that now he is being accused of one of the most small town crimes imaginable.
Oh, dude, I mean, I think I had 3 bikes stolen before I finally moved away to go to college when I lived in the territories.
Yeah.
It was just, it's a thing. It's like almost like a rite of passage for kids.
I think it's the most relatable role that Jason Statham has ever played in his life because you've either had your bike stolen or you've stolen a bike.
Or you're a bike thief.
Right?
You're Jason Statham in this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Like, I can't relate to like high-speed chases through the Swiss Alps in souped-up cars. But I do remember being a kid and going to the police auction and being like, that one's mine.
Yeah, like we've never had to deal with the drama of saving the world, but I think every kid's had to deal with the bike drama of like leaving it on the side of their house and their dad yelling at them.
Man, did Jason Statham steal my bike? Where was he at back in the 90s?
Nobody here has ever stopped a terrorist, but we've all been in this situation at least once in our lives.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.